Yeah, when a passerby found it, of course, they alerted authorities, and when deputies came upon the scene, they found Abraham in the ditch, seemingly uncovered from the road. There's very little on Highway 51 near Fluker, but this largely desolate area is now part of a homicide investigation. After being alerted by a passerby, Tangipahoa Parish deputies found William Nicholas Abraham dead Sunday morning in a ditch wrapped in a tarp.
I'm not gonna lie, I had no clue who Mr. Prada was before today. That's just me being completely honest. I saw that a TikToker had committed an M. I don't know if I can say the word, so I'm just gonna say M first couple of minutes. But that's all I like. I was interested in the story, and as I went down this rabbit hole, I'm like, bro, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, I swear, I've seen people saying that we should know who he is, or like everyone knows him. I'm like, I swear to God, I don't know this man, bro. I've never seen him a day in my life. But this is something I feel like I should cover because it's just like I feel like there's always signs that you see with someone before they go and do some heinous shit. Now I'm not saying that it was evident that he would have did something heinous to someone else. If I was familiar with the dude, I would have thought maybe he would have harmed himself. I wouldn't have assumed that he would go on to commit M. So that's crazy. And on his therapist at that. On his therapist. How often do you hear stuff like that? Like, when you meet up with your therapist, aren't you normally in an office? Like, how did you... And the reason I'm even mentioning this is because there's speculation. We don't know what the truth is. I don't believe nothing. I don't know nothing. You feel me? I don't know what's going on. But the speculation is that let me get the name right, the therapist, Nicola Abraham, right? They're saying that he was like touching people, touching children, and sexually harassing the Mr. Prada dude. Now, none of us know this for a fact. You see what I'm saying? So it's a little annoying to have people just run with that narrative because none of us know this for a fact. Who can confirm that? The only thing that I say that hints towards something being off is why were they together outside the office? How were you in a position to do that? Who knows, bro? Either way, this is a really sad and crazy story, and I think that we should look into this. Where's the article? No, here we go. So here's this article. It says, a tragic event has sparked widespread speculation online after local therapist William Abraham was found dead, prompting a whirlwind of theories regarding the circumstances surrounding his untimely demise. Note, these claims are unsubstantiated and have largely stemmed from social media speculation in the aftermath of the incident. Further clarity from officials is awaited on the same. On September 30th, 2024, Parish Sheriff's Office released pictures of a person of interest allegedly involved in the moida of therapist Abraham. As soon as the investigation department released its photos, numerous users on X and TikTok have been actively speculating that Williams Abraham's death might be linked to an individual known as Mr. Prada. On Monday, the well-known Baton Rouge mental health therapist William Abraham, why did I call him Nicola? Body was found alongside the roadway of whatever that is parish, as per WAFB News. As per the reports, the 69-year-old therapist died because of a physical and violent attack, faced blunt force in the head, neck, and shoulders. I'ma keep it a bean. This Mr. Prada dude, he was frail. He wasn't no big dude. He wasn't a muscular guy by any stretch of the imagination. Not saying you have to be, but I also doubt that he was training. He was in the process of having a mental breakdown. Y'all saw the videos of him shaving his head. I can't find those videos. Maybe I'm just bad at searching for these things, but I couldn't find those videos. I was trying to find the exact clip. So I'm gonna insert clips, but they're probably gonna be from TikToks of people reacting to it more so than clips I found, because I have been searching. It's just so hard to think about it. Like, that's what makes me suspicious. Because, like, how? Like, I don't care if you're 69, bro. A dude that's 90 pounds soaking wet could have a bat. And like, if we're in close enough proximity, he's not doing shit with that bat. I'm being honest. Like, you'd have to catch me off guard. And then in that case, like, it brings you back to how did he get him in that position? None of this, like, this is a very confusing story. I can't wait till it all comes out, but... Okay, my bad. On Monday, the well-known Baton Rouge mental health therapist, William Abraham's body was found alongside... We already went over this. It was a very physical and very violent attack. He was bludgeoned about in the head, shoulders, and neck. There was a lot of bruising, what have you, said. Wow. Man, first of all, why does he speak like he's... you know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. According to the autopsy reports, William Abraham died on September 29, 2024, early in the morning. In addition to the reports, Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff Gerald Sticker suggested that the person of interest was the last person seen driving the car of William Abraham. As per police, they tried to pull the car over the traffic stop, but the suspect allegedly sped away, crashed the car, and then ran away from police. As per BR Proud, in 2015, William Abraham was facing child molestation charges, but no evidence was ever found against the therapist. In addition, Jared Amboy, attorney of Abraham, suggested that his client was a kind man and he was devastated to hear the news of his demise. Wow. Well, that changes things, because this is the man. Let me just save this image in case I just want to use a pop-up. But downloads, there we go. This is the man in question. They're saying that this is the last person that was seen driving the man's car. Yeah, so these are basically what the surveillance, the last surveillance footage caught of him, like before or directly after the incident had taken place. This dude was clearly going through a lot, and one thing that we know is through being sexually abused, a lot of people do tend to get a little manic. It's a messed up position to be in. But I have to say that she's the camera angle. Yeah, I have to say that it's so hard to tell exactly what could have caused this, because when we look at this dude's past allegations, it makes, like, you could start to create a story there, but we all have to keep in mind that nobody was there. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a part of the typical internet where it's like, oh, well, here's this little clue. Like, bro, we're not, you know what I'm saying? When we're not meddling kids from Scooby-Doo, my nigga. We don't know what the hell is going on. This dude could have been going manic for completely separate reasons. There could have been drugs involved. He could have, bro. You know how many times we see people that are schizophrenic or etc., and they might smoke weed. I have a friend who that happened to. They might smoke weed, a drug that most of us can do and still be pretty normal, and lose their shit. The way he was acting prior, it makes it very hard to just lean toward it being because of some form of abuse. We have to be completely honest. The dude clearly was, with all due respect, he was clearly zesty. They could have had a relationship. You see what I'm trying to say? We can't just assume that there was just sexual harassment involved. They could have had a relationship. It could have been a lover's quarrel. Like, and I'm not saying that that's right either. What I'm saying is we have to look at this with an open lens, bro. We can't just assume, man. We can't just assume what happened. But damn, bro, this is actually crazy to me. Where is it? Look at this. Here are some of his TikTok. Look. Practicing for my mugshot, because this might be the year someone's gonna meet God if they piss me off too much. You see what I'm trying to say? So before you lean too much toward one direction, you have to keep in mind that he could have just already not been well, hence why he was in therapy. You feel me? What else is there? Look, like stuff like this really doesn't help his case. But then again, the former allegations doesn't help the therapist case. Because this is a video, like someone else's video, that's why I'm not playing any audio, but I want you guys to see, look, like the signs were there, and then there was him cutting his hair, which I'm also looking for. Look at him, bro. God damn. Now,
as you can see, like,
I want to watch this TikTok. Let's watch this TikTok. Hold on.
Very well known.
Let's watch this TikTok, bro, because this is important. This is one that made me really look at this situation from an outside view, like, god damn, bro. Like, imagine viewing this, like, in real time.
TikToker Mr. Prada has started to go viral on TikTok, and a lot of people are very concerned for him. For those of you that might not know who Mr. Prada is, he's been on TikTok for quite some time, so if you haven't seen him before, honestly, I would be shocked. He's been on TikTok for, I want to say, a few years now, but he creates relatable content. He has various accounts on TikTok with a lot of followers on each of them, and a lot of people usually would recognize him looking like this. As of late, a lot of people are just very concerned for him because they feel like he is not acting like his normal self at all. He's not uploading his...
bro, once I ain't gonna lie, the way that he went about cutting his hair was definitely type manic, bro.
Regular content,
like
and then the
I'm not.
content that he is
I'm
uploading,
gonna shut
people
up.
just feel
I
like
want
he's
y'all to
just
hear this.
acting way out of the ordinary.
I don't know if he
Even in
mentions
one
the
of the
eyebrows,
videos, he decided to shave his head and his eyebrows.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you're shaving your eyebrows too, bro. I've only know a handful of people who shave their eyebrows, bro, and 4 out of those 5 people are currently in jail. I'm not joking. Like, that's, I could just be biased based on my experience, but I've never met someone that was of age. Maybe there's kids that do it just to be idiots, but never met someone above the age of like 8 that just decides I'm gonna shave my eyebrows. You know what I mean? Like, something was up.
This is what Mr.
And then here we go, bro. Like, jeez. Holy shit. Oh, God. I'm not laughing at him. I'm more so just in complete disbelief because, oh, man, bro. Like,
Prada
bro,
looks
what?
like now. As you can see, like, he just does not look
clearly wasn't okay, man. He just clearly wasn't okay, and we can see
like
that.
his normal self, not one bit. No one really knows what he is going through. In one of his videos, he said that life has been a mess as of late. So, like I said, it really seems like he's going through it. He has also stated that he no longer wants to go by the name Mr. Prada. He wants to go by the name Terion, I believe. So, this is definitely an interesting situation. And I'm just really curious to know your thoughts about all this.
Interesting. Is there anything else? There's this dude that made a video about him having a mental crisis, but bro. So between him shaving his hair, shaving his eyebrows, saying that life has been tough as of late, it's pretty clear that whatever he was going through had him in a mental state that just wasn't applicable for everyday life. And then we look at the therapist who had former allegations against him. Me being someone who doesn't know this man and never heard of him, this situation interested me. And I know there's a bunch of people out there who are probably going to find out through this video or are just finding out and are just like me wondering, who the fuck is that guy? So I'm going to try to see, like, we're going to see how this all plays out. But I want to know, like, comment down below, do you think that this was a typical case of him being sexually assaulted and just kind of losing his shit? Or do you think that something outside of that was going on and it was just his therapist just became a casualty of the situation? Like, maybe his therapist said the wrong thing, maybe his therapist. And then there's also a third option, you know, could have been stuff that had nothing to do with the therapist at all. His therapist was just there, wrong place, wrong time. Could be that he was being assaulted, which in that case, what can you say? Like, if he was being assaulted, I'm not saying that it's the way he handled it specifically was right, but at the same time, I'm not about to tell you how you should react to something like that, because I as a man, I don't know how I would react. You know, I'm very capable of defending myself. We have to keep in mind that this dude was a very small dude, and you know, he may have felt like in that situation with whatever was going on that he just had to handle it that way, you know. Or there's a third option that they had something going on. It was a lover's quarrel. They got into an argument and it just went too far. We won't know, but man, bro. Man, my heart goes out to the families of both of them, though, man. Mr. Prada and Mr. Nicola Ibrahim. I really feel for both families because it's in a situation like this. Imagine how they feel. You know, these are people that they see every day. So hopefully there's some justice on whatever end, you know, like whether it's whatever happened, whatever the situation was, hopefully these families get to rest knowing why all of this happened and why both of their relatives are now gone. Whether, you know, obviously Ibrahim is dead, he's still alive, but we don't know what might happen. I don't even want to speak on what my mind is thinking like he might do, because if he's already in this state of mind, you never know, man. He knows that they're looking for him now. Like, he might unalive himself, you know, God forbid. So good luck to both families, and hopefully we can end up getting to the bottom of this sooner than later. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. First time doing a video like this. Hopefully I wasn't rambling too much and scrambling too much and I made sense, you know. But hopefully y'all enjoyed, man. Audi 5000.